In this video, we're going to be looking at inputs and outputs in relation to programming for computer science. We already know that computers take inputs. They process the information they receive, then they output a response. When learning to program, one of the first things that we learn is how to take an input from the user, and then secondly, how to output the result of any information that has been processed. Here is some basic pseudocode that covers inputs and outputs that you'll need to know for your exam. In pseudocode, to show an output, we'd use the keyword output, and you can see here we've outputted to the screen, please enter your name. When taking an input, we'd use the keyword user input, and we're then showing an arrow showing that the variable name is being assigned whatever's entered by the user. So in this case here, I've entered Toby on the keyboard, so therefore the variable name has been assigned the value Toby. We then move to the next line, and you can see here that I'm doing another output. Please enter your age, and this has been printed out to the screen. We then come down and we've got a variable called age, and I'm assigning it whatever's entered here by the user. So the user's entered 16, so it's been assigned to the variable age. And then finally, I'm doing an output where I'm saying your name is plus name plus and your age is plus age. So what this is doing, this is concatenating the strings together. So it's doing your name is, and then it's adding to it, concatenating the word Toby, and then it's concatenating and your age is 16. So therefore it would read, your name is Toby and you are 16. Let's take a look at what it would look like in a programming language. For this example, I've used Python. So in order to take an input from the user, we'd use the keyword input. Notice it's got an open and a closed brackets. It's optional whether or not you put something in between those, and I'll show you that in a moment. The very most basic input a user can enter is literally by just pressing the enter key on its own, as shown here. Let's take a look at some more examples with a little bit more context. So here I've got a variable called name, and I'm assigning it to whatever's entered by the user. So I'm outputting some instructions that say, please enter your name. The user then responded with Toby, so therefore the variable name is assigned the value Toby. Let's have a look at another way to achieve the same thing. So now I'm outputting please enter your name, and this is in the form of a print. So a print is an output to the screen. Okay, I have then created a variable called name, and I'm assigning it an input. So here I'm waiting for the user to input something. So you can see there how I've separated the two. Okay, so again the user's entered Toby, and this once again is stored inside of a variable called name. So on your screen, the word print allows you to output something. So if you printed open and close, you literally just print a blank line. Okay, you then might want to print something such as a string. So here, look, print hello world. It would print out the string to the screen. And then you may also want to print out a variable to the screen. So the variable name contains Toby, so therefore it's printed Toby to the screen. Thank you for watching. Please remember to check out some of our other videos.